It is the New Year's Eve edition of the Weekly Blanket, covering our lives 1 week at a time and one vlog at a time. I can't remember actually what our tagline is. Anyway, it's the Weekly Blanket, and here we are. It is the last day of 2017, and we are ringing it in a little bit differently than what we normally do, because we normally have a party at our house. And you can probably tell by the absolute silence that we create for this vlog that we are not having a party at our house tonight. And that was kind of intentional and kind of just how it ended up. We've had a sickly house ever since Christmas. Nikki was diagnosed with the flu, which is a major bummer. He didn't even open up his gifts until like the day before yesterday. I mean, he opened them, but he didn't play with them. And then Humberto was sick too. I've just been kind of sinusy, and we've all been living on Tamiflu, trying not to catch the flu from Nicholas. Additionally, we've had some other health issues in our family this week, so it's just been kind of crazy, and there was not the time or the inclination to plan a party this year. So as much of a bummer as it used to seem like for me to think about ever being home on a New Year's Eve night doing nothing, this is exactly where I wanted to be with the people that I wanted to be with tonight. Tomorrow we're going to go to our friend Katie and Jason's house and spend some time with them and play some games, and I'm sure I'll get it all out of my system. So anyway, that's what's been going on with us this week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back, and it's the last day of 2017. Wow, this year has honestly been so eventful, and it's just been a really good year. Even though we've gone through a lot of struggles, it's been perfect. It's everything that I look forward to in a new year. But anyways, I'm so excited for 2018 to come. It's just a new start, and I can't wait for that. Speaking of a new start, tomorrow, as you heard my mom, going to a party, and I am allowed to bring a +1. I actually don't know who I'm bringing yet. I might bring the other Elaina, but she hasn't responded yet, so it's iffy. But anyways, this week actually hasn't been that eventful aside from Christmas. I got a lot of cool stuff for Christmas. I think like one of my favorites was a laptop, which has been so much fun. I've been doing so much writing. I've started a blog. If you want to check it out, it's called Slice of Life. And yeah, I've got at least 2 posts. I said I was going to post every day, but obviously I can't do that. And yeah, I think that's about it, other than today I had a sleepover with Elaina Christensen, and I haven't seen her in forever, so it was good to catch up again, and we're just the same as ever. She's the perfect friend for me, and I couldn't ask for anyone better. Well, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Hey family, it's Humberto, and I'm just going to recap what happened this week. As it was mentioned, the big thing was Christmas Day, and of course Christmas Eve. We kind of recorded the last one on that night before we left to go to my mom's and celebrate Christmas Eve there, which was a lot of fun. We got to give out the presents and stuff for my family, or my side of the family. And we were actually mentioned, I think, on the last week that they hired somebody to dress up as Santa, and sure enough, they showed up and dressed up as Santa. So we got a couple of pictures with Santa, and of course, our kids kind of already know that Santa isn't real, but it was still kind of fun to have that kind of experience. And then, of course, the next day was Christmas Day. In the morning, we usually do our family's gift exchange. So we give each other our gifts that we had gotten for each other. And so we did that in the morning. And then later on that afternoon, we had a nice big party with the rest of Pam's family. And then we had some friends that also came over as well to celebrate with us. And so that was fun. Then after that, it just kind of went a little bit downhill. Nicholas was kind of been sick the previous week, and he just didn't seem to be getting any better. So on the Tuesday right after Christmas, Pam took him back to the doctor and found out that he had the flu. And that same day, I was feeling bad myself, and so I thought I was just getting his cold, but after finding out that he had the flu, I decided to try to get to the doctor, and that was a bit of an ordeal, trying to find a place that would be able to see me, because it was already kind of late by the time that I went out to try to do that. And ended up having to go to an ER place here locally, which they were able to see me kind of right away, but then they kind of took a while afterwards. I ended up being dehydrated, so I had to get an IV bag and all this other stuff. And as of today, I'm feeling much better. And, it's just kind of one day at a time. We did have a little bit of a scare with the bunnies. Captain Jack, one morning, Nicholas was kind of holding him, and he wasn't really doing very much, which is not, we've only had him for a little bit, but it wasn't like Captain Jack to be like that. And we literally, you could put him down and he would not move. And we noticed that he would try to move, and he was only moving his back legs and not his front legs. So we panicked a little bit, wondering what was going on. We tried to call a couple of different places. A lot of vets apparently don't really see bunnies. And then we finally did find one, but it wasn't going to be until later when they were going to be able to do something. And so we just kind of tried feed him more like water and food directly into his mouth, because he was not really eating. After we did that, he slowly started coming back, and we brought in some more food for them to eat, and they just kind of gobbled it down and ate some more. So not exactly sure what happened. So we kind of tried to watch them a little more carefully since that day. But ever since then, they've been just fine. So not exactly sure what happened. We did find out that the water bottle, they have one of those drip things where you have to push the little ball to get water, and it was stuck. And so after I pushed it in, it was finally coming out. So we're not sure if that's what it was or what the deal was. So, but luckily, he did kind of scare us a bit. We thought we might lose him, but he came back. And that was, of course, after we stopped and said a prayer to heal him, and then he started acting much better. So maybe a coincidence, but probably not. And then the rest of this week was just kind of trying to get over everybody not being sick. Luckily, I don't think Pam and Elaina really got too bad, so that we're really thankful for that. And I'm still on the antibiotics, as is Nicholas, so we'll just try to finish that up and hopefully be well going into the new year, which is going to be tomorrow. So hopefully 2017 was pretty good, and we're looking forward to a great 2018 and seeing what that brings in regards to just our lives and what we're doing. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with my photography business and seeing how that goes, and hopefully being able to get a lot more people to be able to take photos of. So I hope that when everybody sees this, that they look back at 2017 being a really good year, and we look forward to seeing what 2018 brings. So talk to y'all next week. Bye.